What's going on, my PT peeps and my Game of Thrones fans? One Eye Bri back to talk about Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 805, 806, 804, the series as a whole. If you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching now. I don't want to ruin anything for you because there are some potential spoilers for Season 8, Episode 5, and the series as a whole. Spoiler warning. Now, I'm excited for this Sunday's episode 805 and 806, but it also sucks because these are our final two episodes. Now, let's talk about this guy for a second. Daario, leader of the Second Sons. Will he come and save the day or be part of the group to come save the day? I hope so, because Dany, Jon, Davos, Grey Worm, and everybody on Team Dany is in danger, major danger, because the Golden Company, the Lannister army, the really row of scorpions is going to be a tough battle, a tough thing for Jon, Grey Worm, and the Unsullied, the Dothraki, and whoever else is there to take out this Golden Company. I don't know how many soldiers they have, I can't remember, but it's definitely a couple thousand, tens of thousands, 40,000, I don't know how many it actually is, but the Golden Company plus the Lannister armies are going to be a tough opponent for sure, unless the Golden Company switches allegiance to Team Dany and the Targaryens. Because if you read the books, which I have not, but a lot of people tell me that the Golden Company has allegiances to the Targaryens. But there's only one dragon left, Drogon. And we'll see if there's only one dragon left, because there's a theory going around that there's more than one dragon, and we'll talk about that in a second. But as you can see, the Golden Company is all lined up in front of that wall, and there's a lot of soldiers. But is Jon's army enough to take out the Golden Company? I really don't think so. So either the Golden Company has to switch sides, or there has to be some help from some other groups. We'll talk about that in a second. But let's talk about Euron Greyjoy for a second, because there's a theory going around that when he looks up into the sky in the trailer, he's looking at not one, not two, but I don't know how many, but several dragons. And I have to say, it's an interesting theory, and I would personally love to see more than one dragon left on the show, but I just don't see it happening. And some people think that Drogon went crazy in season 4, I believe. I'm not sure the exact season, but there could have been other dragons born. That would have been pretty great, but I don't know because we haven't seen them. I just think there's Drogon left, but it's an interesting theory, and it's really picking up a lot of steam. But it would be awesome if Dany did have a couple more dragons, but I just don't see it happening. So let me know your thoughts about that. Post your comments below. But Dany is definitely pissed, and I don't blame her. I would be pissed as well. And to be honest, I hope she burns up all the people necessary. I don't care about the people of King's Landing. They're bystanders, right? Innocent bystanders. But their loyalty goes this and that. And they also cheered when they took out Ned Stark. And let's not forget that, right? They were cheering him, yeah, we love you, Joffrey. We're here for the Lannisters, right? Again, they have allegiance to whoever's in power, and they just want to stay alive. So the people of King's Landing didn't do anything to Dany, but I'm not too worried about them. If they're taken out, that's okay with me. But as for Euron Greyjoy, I hope he is actually taken out by Yara because of all the terrible things he's done to Yara and the Greyjoy family. But ultimately, what's going to happen with Euron, Cersei, the Mountain, everything, I can't wait to find out. That's why I'm very, very excited about it. Some people aren't, but that's all right. Haters are going to hate for sure. Grey Worm, he's got to have a big episode. I wonder if he dies in battle, avenging Missandei. I'm not sure if he's going to make it out. I personally thought he was going to die at the Battle of Winterfell, but I'm glad he's still alive. He's a cool character, and I hope he actually sticks around for longer than that. But I just see him getting taken out in an epic way because a soldier's death in an epic battle protecting his queen and avenging his love is something that's good writing. So it should happen in my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see the fate of Grey Worm. But the Battle of Winterfell was tough, and Team Dany lost a lot of soldiers. I'm hoping that Brienne Tarth, Sansa's army of people that she can recruit, the Wildlings, Ghost, and whoever else can come help Jon and Dany. And I really doubt that Sansa would not send her troops, really the Knights of the Vale and whoever she can send, to go help Jon, because she wants Jon to win. Jon's the rightful heir to the throne. And if Jon and Dany lose, Cersei's still going to run things. So Sansa really has to help out in this battle, because it's Cersei versus Dany and the Lannisters versus the Starks. And it should be awesome and it should be epic, and it really needs to be, in my opinion. Because if it's not, people are going to be like, well, that sucked. The last season sucked. Well, I'm actually liking the last season. And if Jaime comes in and takes out Cersei, that's awesome. Plus, the prophecy is fulfilled. And a lot of people are pissed that a lot of the backstory and a lot of the character development has been tossed out this season. And I can see their point, but I'm definitely excited to see what happens in these final 2 episodes. What's going to happen with Jaime, Cersei, Brienne, everybody involved in the final 2 episodes. I hope that Jaime does something epic and takes out Cersei and probably gets killed in the process. But will Bronn go against Team Dany, and will he flip-flop back and forth? Because he really needs to be connected with the winning side. If it's Cersei, if it's Jaime, if it's Tyrion, whoever, because he wants his castle. But I really think Drogon is the last dragon. I think he's going to get taken out in the battle, but hopefully he gets to burn up some of King's Landing in the process. And I wonder if Dany's visions, way back in season 2 or 3, I believe, an earlier season, shows actually what happens in these final episodes, and it was a possible foreshadowing. I'd actually be okay with that. If Dany has to burn up King's Landing to run things and to earn the Iron Throne, I'm okay with that. But will she turn into the Mad Queen? We just don't know, and a lot of people think so. And what happens with Tyrion? Is he gobbled up by the dragon by accident, burned up by fire? I don't know, but ultimately some foreshadowing is potentially happening here from the Season 8, Episode 5 trailer because of the way they shot it here. Maybe it's something, maybe it's nothing. As for Arya, I personally hope she uses the face of Littlefinger, which would be awesome to get close to Cersei, and then something happens where they catch her or she actually takes Cersei out, which would be pretty awesome. But I'm expecting big things out of these two. The Hound and Arya are back at it again. To King's Landing they go, and they're not planning to come back. And I personally don't think the Hound does, but I kind of hope Arya survives. But this is a mission that they're out to take out the Mountain and Cersei most likely. And we got to get the Clegane Bowl, right? I mean, come on, we're waiting for it, and they build it up, and they set it up in season 7, and now it's got to happen in this episode or the next episode, right? Well, Dany's forces are getting diminished after every episode, it seems. The Dothraki, the Unsullied, Rhaegal, who's next, right? Probably Grey Worm. We lost Miss Sunday. What's going to happen with Varys? What's going to happen with Tyrion? But ultimately, what does happen with Varys? Because Melisandre said to him that she's going to die here, and so are you, or just like you, or something like that. But ultimately, Varys has got to go, right? What if he flip-flops his allegiance, and Dany actually wins, and she finds out about it, and then Dracarys or takes him out some way? But will Daario Naharis come save the day? I hope so, personally. I actually hope that Daario Naharis, the Knights of the Vale, Yara, the Wildlings, Brienne of Tarth, everybody and anybody needs to come in the episode. And there's also a rumor that Aaron Rodgers will be in the episode. Yes, Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, will have a cameo in episode 805. That's the word at least. So let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Do you believe Daario Naharis and everybody shows up to save the day? Or is Dany actually taken out? Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and enjoy the final 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. I'm excited. You're excited. I hope they're epic. See ya.